Let me actually do this by hand in OBS because we might run into a problem if I don't. Let's go ahead and go there. Bang, bang. Okay, cool. It is what I need for now. Yeah, so yesterday's live stream, I'm just going to start by talking about this, I guess. There's cat hair all over my face and all over this mic. Yesterday's live stream, about 10-15 minutes from the end of the live stream, my keyboard stopped working. And I'm not quite sure what's causing my keyboard to stop working. Congratulations, you have received 100 messages today with Restream chat. Question mark? What are you doing, Restream? Look at it. Look at this. Look at it. What? But all right. Hey, what's going on, PP? What's good, man? What's good? But yeah, so about 10 minutes from the end of the stream yesterday, my keyboard stopped working. Gonna play with you, LOL. So I'm gonna try and play Apex, but I'm worried that about midway through my keyboard's gonna stop working. And I don't know why my keyboard's not working. I tried plugging it in with a separate cord because it is USB to micro USB is the cable. So I tried plugging it in with a different cord. It didn't work. I tried plugging it into like all the different USB ports on the back of my computer. That didn't work. What eventually made it work was, well, then to troubleshoot, I unplugged it completely from my computer, and I have a spare keyboard over there, and I plugged that keyboard in. That keyboard didn't work either. Then I took the keyboard that I normally use and plugged it into a different computer, and it started working. Then plugged it back into this computer, and it worked. So I don't know if it's something wrong with the computer or if it's something wrong with my keyboard, because neither keyboard worked for a little while there. But then whenever I plugged this keyboard back in and it started working, that keyboard started working, which to me suggests computer. But the thing that to me suggests that it might be the keyboard itself and not the computer is that it keeps like it'll basically like today it disconnected and I unplugged it and then plugged it back in. Sounds like the driver error. My only problem with trying to figure out if it's a driver error is here. So this is my only problem with saying it's a driver error, is that I don't know which driver it wants me to update. Because for some reason, my computer has 5 keyboards on it, and I don't know why. I've plugged in 2 keyboards, but I would assume it wouldn't automatically install the driver for the keyboard. I'm assuming it would only install the driver for the keyboard if I downloaded the driver for the keyboard, which I did for this one because I downloaded their app for this keyboard. And then the same thing with mice. I have 3 different mice. Now, I guess, like, I don't know what this is. I'm assuming what these mice are is my actual mouse, and then possibly counting the Stream Deck as a mouse and or a keyboard, but I'm not entirely sure. And see, monitors, it's only got 2 monitors because I do actually only have 2 monitors, but I don't know why I have 3 mice and 5 keyboards, because I don't actually have 3 mice and 5 keyboards. Wait a second. I dare not wanting you to update it. They want you to install them, unplug the keyboard for 10 seconds, and then you can plug it back into your computer. They don't. Wait, what? They don't? Blank. Never mind. I'm probably not, because the internet is garbage, and the PlayStation Network isn't working. That sucks, man. Yeah, so, I don't know what it could be. Signal strength 60%. Oh, that sucks, man. So the only other thing I can think it can be is because it appeared to work perfectly fine in the other computer. I have a little laptop, which I don't know if you guys can see it or not. Let me actually go here. That one right there. I don't know if you guys can hear me real well or not, but that one right there. It's farming Raid Shadow Legends in the background while I'm streaming. But yeah. There's also sirens outside my window. But yeah, what was I saying? Basically it works, this keyboard works perfectly fine in that computer, but yet both keyboards don't seem to work fine in my computer. So what I'm thinking it might be is that it might be not a keyboard driver, which again I'm trying to figure out this. I don't understand this. But it might not just be a keyboard driver. It might also be a motherboard driver. I might need to update my motherboard, which is a whole pain in the butt process that I really don't want to do. But oh yeah, and I think I need to go back into the BIOS anyways while updating it, or after I update it, and make sure I have some settings turned on that might help my gaming performance a little bit more. Gonna restart broadband. If it works, then I'll play AFK. I install all of the keyboard drivers and then unplug your keyboard and then plug it back in. Well, I don't know which, like, so if I click here and I click update driver, search automatically, search using Windows Update. It popped up there for a second saying that it was, that it had done a search and didn't find anything. So it's saying, okay, go through here and try and find an updated driver. Security update, Microsoft Defender, antivirus. Oh, what is this? It's probably going to ask me if I do this. It's probably going to ask me to restart my computer. Yeah, it'll say, yeah. The next version of Windows is available with new features and security improvements. When you're ready to update, select download and install. I'm worried because a second ago it looked like it was going to say I need to restart my computer, but now it's not saying that, so I don't know. But yeah, I guess I could uninstall the drive or the uninstall device, but I don't know if properties. This device is working properly. I guess we'll keep this up just in case it stops working properly and see what this says. Here we go. Driver date. Update driver. So browse my computer for drivers. It's not going to be on my computer. Search automatically for drivers, and then you can see here, like it says, Windows has determined that the best driver for this device is already installed. There may be better drivers on Windows Update, or the driver's manufacturer website. So, I assumed that whenever I downloaded the app for this keyboard, which is a Wu-Tang One, off of their website, that it would have the best driver. But what we will do is go here and we'll go ahead and type in on Google and see what we can find. How do you spell their name again? W-O-T-N-G 1 O-N-E. I think that it's something like that. Here we go. Wu-Tang One. But yeah, we'll see if they've got any updated drivers. That said what? What did that say? No. Bang. That said that it was on a driver from 2006, which is kind of crazy. This is a really old keyboard. Let's pull this back up. I'm back. All right, cool, man. Okay, so learn more. Wow, this keyboard is a really expensive keyboard now. Holy jeez. Analog input, the utility, which I already have. This is their app that I have. Right here is this. I'm hoping to find like a download section under this, but not seeing it. Okay, so I guess let's go back up to the top. Log in, our keyboard, search. Let's go with. Oh, geez. Okay, so it's not popping up with anything in search for download our keyboards. Analog input, 0 latency. Join the Discord. I guess I'm actually gonna join the Discord because yeah. See if I can find anything out in here. Cancel. Okay, so it's opening. This is another thing that's weird about Google is it keeps opening Discord under not my actual Discord, which is really freaking weird. But anyways, I'm gonna have to do this later unless my keyboard just randomly stops working right in the middle of me trying to play a game. I guess we're gonna have to, because I don't know. Let's see what you guys might be suggesting over here. On Twitch, the same title as yesterday, 80% now, still garbage, but nope, internet won't even work for PlayStation. Screw this, man. All right, yeah, no problem, PP. It's all good. Let's see, 0 latency. I joined the Discord, so I'm gonna ask questions in there later unless I can find something. So the utility I already have. So yeah, I already have this. I can't believe I can't even play PlayStation. No, you're good, man. It happens. It's all good. Oh yeah, did your AirPods come in today? Tech spec package content. I just want to know if they have a download. Do I get a warranty? Products have a 2-year warranty and lifetime support. The warranty does not go into effect until the keyboard is shipped and is issued. Okay, so I'm gonna try and search on my Amazon account right quick and see when I ordered this keyboard and see what happens. Where's Amazon on my phone? Here's Amazon. Go here, then I go to what? Buy again and see if I can find the keyboard. See, I'm not sure if it's grouping it in like groups of orders or if it's just doing like, let's see. Yeah, I don't think it's going to come up. So let's go with my orders and see if it comes up under here. Nope, doesn't come up under there either. And this is buy again. So let's try typing here. How do they spell their name again? WOOTING. Search. Here we go. We have it. So when did I order this? I ordered this less than a year ago. Or no, more than a year ago, but still within the 2-year warranty. So I might try and send this keyboard in and see if they say anything. If not, talk in the Discord and see what I can find out. Can install different switches. Does the utility software work on my system? Does the analog input? And then okay. So yeah, we're gonna come back to this hopefully later, as long as the keyboard works all the way through the stream, because it might just randomly stop working. Oh geez. Oh, they came. They weren't AirPods. They were some wireless earplugs. Dad bought 2, costing 110 euros. Wow, that's a lot of money for your family. Hello, kitty cat. Not saying that in a bad way. I'm just saying like that seems like a lot of money for some gimmicky headphones. Hello. Can you not be on the desk? Because if you weren't on the desk, I wouldn't be able to pick you up like that. You're wanting attention, so I'm going to give you the attentions. Now I never asked for it. He will buy anything I never asked for and won't buy anything I ask for. If I ask for something, that sucks, man. That's the logic. Yeah, man. Makes sense. Makes sense. He said AirPods because he doesn't know any wireless earplugs other than AirPods. Bruh, he's hidden them already and won't get them until tomorrow to set up. I mean, most earbuds should be as simple as you open them, and as long as they're powered on and haven't been paired to anything, ask you if you want a pair, and then you click yes. It should be literally that simple. But, you know, whatever. Whatevs. All right, let's go ahead and open up the Apex. Actually, before we open up the Apex, let's there's OBS. Let's go ahead and switch from 4K to 1080p. Here and there. That should be 1080p. And let's okay. So let's do this, and now let's open up Apex and play at least a few games, right? Apex. I'm telling him to allow me to set it up because I now have brain cells to set up stuff, but won't even trust me to even bring dinner to the dinner table. That's the trust they have in me. Yeah, man. That's you know, that's the way it is whenever you get to be old enough. Sounds like you're gonna want to need to move out. Oh geez, come on. What? It has to be one of those three. Those are the only three I use with any accounts on this computer. That was the first one I tried. Where did you go? Where did you go, Apex? What are you doing? Okay. I don't know why Apex is just being absolutely retarded today. Thank you, Origin, for being absolutely retarded. Thank you. You're awesome. Man, I'm telling you guys, tech problems, dudes. I don't see. So here's my question. Why in the heck is Origin loading so slowly? Okay, so I'm streaming with you, which is going to put a massive amount of input, unless somebody's at home and using the internet, which I didn't think anybody was. But unless somebody's at home using the internet, there's no reason Origin should be acting this slow. Okay, here, 1 second. Here. We're switching back to 4K, guys. We're switching back to 4K. Okay, so. Speedtest.net, Bing search. Bang, bang. Even right now with the load that I'm putting on my internet, if this is lower than 300, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, see, that doesn't make any sense. So either somebody's at home on the internet, or my internet company is throttling my internet. I'm supposed to be getting 400 megabits per second. That's what I'm paying for. And I seem to never actually be able to get it. Like, I'll get it every 50th time I check. So see, this is why the stream should be okay. This usually reads out at about 20, but because I'm actually actively uploading data, it's going to have ebbs and flows at lower than 20 because I'm actually using it. But I'm not downloading anything, so my download speed shouldn't be that slow. It shouldn't be lowered by 50% by anything I'm doing. Like, so I'm paying for 400, and I usually get around 400. Right now, it's half that, and this load makes sense. So half that would be 200. Usually, I'm getting slightly above 400, so half that would be slightly above 200. But right now, I'm getting half of that, and this is the load I would expect. I would expect this number to say 200 if it was actually half, but because I'm actually using the internet, it makes sense that it would have a load on it, so it'd be slightly less than 200. So this load makes sense, except for the fact that it's halved and then the load's on it. So This is the thing, man. I hate my internet company so much. If I could get away from the problem is that like even if I wasn't streaming, even if I wasn't trying to be a streamer, it wouldn't like I would have to buy the internet from somebody eventually anyways cuz you need the internet at your house for almost anything you want to do in your day-to-day life. So like I need the internet, but I'm tired of paying cuz the thing is the package that I'm paying for is 400 megabits per second. The next package down, they only offer two packages, is 400 or 200. I'm paying for 400, yet I consistently get 200, and so I'm basically paying double the price for the same internet speed. Is basically what I'm saying. So I need to call them back. Let's run it one more time just for sanity's sake and see if I'm still getting half my internet speed, which I shouldn't be. Oh, okay. Now it's. Oh wait, no. Okay, no. So it's still topping out at 200, and like I said, there's a very minimal load. So it is topping out at 200. So it's topping out at half the internet speed I'm paying for. Thank you, internet service provider. You're awesome. Ugh. I hate my internet service providers so much. And the other thing is like I wouldn't mind it so much except for the fact that like they always have been cruddy. So originally whenever I lived in the same state I live in now, I lived here a long time ago and had internet here. And it was always a problem. The problem was though is it was a different company. Then I moved to New York and had to start using this internet company, this internet service provider. I had to start using them. And I had so many problems with that company and literally everyone else that had to use the same internet company because it was the only. Why does that look weird? Huh, that looks weird. It was literally the only internet service provider that could provide it to my exact area where I was living. So we had to use it if we wanted internet. And because of that, they knew that they had us by the nuts. And because of that, they treated us like trash. So I hated this internet company. I moved back to this state, and then I found out that that internet company that's being predatory towards their customers, that internet company has made so much money that they bought out the internet company that was here whenever I lived here a long time ago, and it's the same trash that I'm dealing with when it comes to their service. They're I'm paying for I'm paying double to get double the speed, and yet I'm getting the lower amount. So I don't know what to do. Maybe this will actually give me a good speed. Nope. So yeah, like I said, consistently we are getting half of the speed I'm paying for, which is a bit freaking ridiculous. Especially when like I don't make that much money at all. I barely make any money at all. Enough I make so little money that I actually don't have to pay taxes. That's how little money I make. So, when I'm paying double the price for internet speed, I want the double speed that I'm paying for. So it's just kind of aggravating that they're screwing me over like this. But yeah, so that's why Origin is being so slow. Between that and Origin just being slow in general, between my internet's company screwing me over and Origin being stupid, no wonder I can't get it to open. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna handle that later. We know now why Origins is being so stupid. Error syncing to the cloud. Yeah, no problem. Cancel. Let's just close all that out. Let's pull up Origin again. Okay, no, it's gonna do the same stupid thing. Sign in. What are you doing, Origin? Well, I was planning on playing Apex today. I was planning on it, but apparently you guys know me. I can't have a normal tech day worth anything. Keyboard stops working yesterday. Origin just straight up won't work at all today. It literally won't even give me a chance to log in anymore. Okay, are you going to work this time? Nope, it's gone. Okay, cool. I guess we're not playing Apex today. Just planning on playing Apex, but guess we're not doing that anymore. Well, I guess let's pull up Raid Shadow Legends because I know that works. let's just do that, I guess. Just play some Raid Shadow Legends because At this point, I already have it up and I know it's working and don't really care to deal with tech that much longer. So yeah, we're gonna start out in here and do some arena battles if we can. And yeah, that's when I can win. So let's put that on auto and read some comments. Cause I hate technology sometimes. They weren't AirPods. I'm telling him to allow me to set it up because okay, never mind. So if I ask for a simple fix on broadband or at least move it, nope, he won't. If I never ask for AirPods or anything like that, they will just waste $100 for them. Yeah, man, I don't know. That to me, that sounds like your dad wanted AirPods, and so he justified it to your mom by saying he'd buy you some as well. That's what that sounds like to me. But again, I don't know your parents. That's just the way it sounds to me. I'm just saying. I don't know your parents. I don't know how they work as a duo between each other, but that's what that looks like. All right. So we're checking some battles here. I think I can win that one. So to those of you thinking about playing Raid, this feature, the Tag Team Arena, is like ridiculous. Literally just don't even worry about the Tag Team Arena feature until you're like at the very, very end game. Because I'm stuck in Bronze 3, and apparently I talked to everybody in my clan. Almost everybody else is also stuck in Bronze. So it's not just me. This is like a thing. The problem with Tag Team Arena is there's 3 battles, right? In Arena, you win or lose. Here, you can win or lose. So if I win 2 out of the 3 fights, I win the fight. But even if I win 2 out of 3, if I lost one of those 3, I actually lose more points than I gain. And if I lose more points than I gain, I can't progress through the ranks. So you literally have to win every single fight of every single battle in order to come out positive. And I think I'm going to lose this final battle because these are some pretty good dudes. And if I do, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Of why it's so hard. It's so hard because you literally have to win every fight perfectly. Which is just about impossible, because the thing is like I structure mine evenly. A lot of the times what people will do is they'll front load or back load their power. So they'll put all their strongest dudes on the first team or the last team, which is what this guy did. He put a lot of their strongest dudes on the last team. And because of that, I'm going to lose this fight. The problem is I'm actually going to win the fight, but I'm going to lose points from this fight, which is ridiculous. Like, I'm winning the battle. I should be going positive, even if it's by 1 point. See, look, I lost -2 points. So I'm actually going down in rank, even though I won the fight. This is why Tag Team Arena is ridiculously stupid in this game. So see, a victory, I won these 2 rounds. Those victories got me 6 points each. I lost 1 round. That got me -14 points. Both of these 2 victories together are 12 points. So I come out at -2. Even though I won the fight, I'm losing points and actually going down in level, back down to 1. So it's a really stupid feature. Basically, don't play Tag Team Arena. The only reason why I'm doing it is because I have 7 coins and there's nothing really else for me to do right now. So, I mean, it's a really stupid feature. That's a thing. Like, I don't know how I'm supposed to progress because I literally have to be perfect every single time. And it's just that's not how this game works when it comes to 3 fights in a row. I mean, I have a 98% win rate in regular Arena, but that's because I get to pick each and every team I fight. This, I'm picking, can I win? Yes. Can I win every single fight? I don't know. And so it's hard to judge, basically, if I'm going to come out losing or gaining points, even if I know I'm going to win the fight, is basically what I'm saying. It's really stupid. Anywho, it's basically what happens when I got this cruddy laptop. Today could hardly play any Roblox because the internet was so garbage as well. And also the FPS was garbage anyways. I guess I should probably start up some music here, right? Bang. Start up some music. But yeah, no, I mean, the laptop thing, it sounds like he bought it more so for your schooling than because he wanted a laptop, but I don't know. Today could hardly play. Oh yeah, I already read that. Now I can't even play anything which requires the internet connection on the PlayStation. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. It sounds like your internet is just trash. So my day is absolutely sucks. Your day sucks. The other thing I might suggest, PP, is reading a book, because that doesn't require internet. And maybe at your age you don't like reading. I didn't like reading until I actually found books I enjoyed, so that might be an idea. But you know, it is what it is. Through your school, I would think you'd be able to find a book that you could, you know, hold on to for a while. Oh yeah, today was your last day of school for the holiday. You got like a week off, right? Congrats. Hopefully it's a decent week off, aside from the fact that your internet doesn't work. All right, so that one I actually won, and that one you saw, I got +4 each fight. So the other fight where I won 2 and lost 1, I get 6 per round. That one I get 4. So instead of getting 12 points and losing 14, I get 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I still get the same points. So at the max I can get 12. Losing 1 fight, I get -14. And then if I'm pretty sure if I lose more fights than this, I'm pretty sure they're all -14. So the winning scales terribly and the losing scales ridiculously. So I don't know, man. I mean, so here's the thing. I didn't play either one of these game modes for a long time, either one of these arenas. And I started playing about a week ago. I started getting back into Raid about a week ago. So this just shows you the type of battles I had here. I lost there even though I won here. Even though I won the fight, I'm losing way more points than I won. So there are tiers to this, and the top tier is gold 5 or gold 4, I mean. And I'm stuck in bronze 2. Yet I'll show you regular arena. This is regular classic arena. Here's the tiers: bronze, silver, and gold, and then there's a platinum, which platinum is, I believe it's supposed to be the top, like, 5, or no. How many is it? I think it's supposed to be the top 1,000 players, but I'm not entirely sure. Well, look at where I'm at. I can immediately, within a week, get back up into gold, yet my account, I guess I should show you, my account, compared to everyone else in my clan, if I go to here, members, there's me at the very top. 2.35 million player power. Nobody else is even close to 2 million. So if I can't do it, if I can't get out of bronze, I don't know how anybody else is doing it, basically, is what I'm saying. Like, to me, it just doesn't make sense. And I did ask the question on the Discord. I was like, oh yeah, did any of you guys actually do Tag Team Arena? Because this seems to be a bit ridiculous. And they all said no. They were like, no, no. We're not even giving Tag Team Arena the time of day right now, because it's just not doable. So yeah, basically what I'm saying is, if you decide to start playing this game, anybody who's watching this in the future, don't do Tag Team Arena. It's a literal waste of your time. It's a waste of my time, honestly, but I don't have enough energy, or, I mean, I guess I could do an arena refresh. Yeah, I fought the 1 fight here. Oh, sweet. We got bots. So that's the other thing I guess I should say about arena is, once you get into gold, they're trying to push everybody into platinum. So once you get into gold, about every 10 refreshes, you'll get a bot page, which is this. Like, everybody's just got garbage heroes, which is awesome. And you'll get a bot page about every 50 refreshes on your way up to gold. So it's possible to climb even with a garbage team. But yeah, so sweet. We got a bot page. This will be a nice 10 easy dubs, which is awesome. Anywho, on a plus side, we finished school already we finished school really early, only went to school for 2 hours and 15 minutes, and not over 6 hours. That just seems, so I never got why schools do that, why they have like short days. It never made sense to me, because it's like, there's some people that are driving, like for me, whenever I was in in middle school, I was driving like 45 minutes to get to school with my mom and 30 minutes with my dad to get to school. So it's literally an hour drive to go to school for 2 hours and 15 minutes. I'm like, that's ridiculously stupid that's a thing. But I don't know, man. I never got the half-day schedule thing, but it's the thing that a lot of schools do, so it doesn't surprise me too much. I can't wait to move. They're gonna do this my whole life. Probably. They are probably gonna do this your whole life. That's why I'm saying it sounds like you're gonna want to move as soon as you get old enough to actually move. That's what it seems like you're gonna want to do. Because I don't see them changing as people. Sorry. They are set in their ways, most likely. LOL, they had us by the nuts. They did. I mean, there's no other way to say it. I was hoping nuts was preferable to a different term that I was going to use, but there's literally no other way to say it. I mean, it was literally predatory. There was nothing you could do. Even satellite, the types of buildings that we were in, because this job had, let's just say sensitive materials that come in and out of this building. Because of that, these buildings had a special device on them that basically made it to where almost every building you went into in this little area, you would immediately lose all signal other than signals that were piped directly in. So for instance, there were piped in internet signals, which you could pay for, or there was piped in phone signals. But literally you'd walk into the building, close the door. If you close the door behind you, you wouldn't have cell phone signal. That's the type of tech that they had on the roofs of these buildings. So basically, even if I wanted to do satellite internet, I couldn't do it because I wouldn't get a signal. And so, yeah, it was just, and also I couldn't mount a satellite to the side of the building that I was living in. So I was going to have to basically buy a satellite dish and open up my window and try and stick it out the window and hope that I can get a strong enough signal to actually connect to the internet. So like, it just basically, they had us trapped. There was nothing we could do. And when I say that they had us trapped, not only did they have us trapped in the sense that they were providing a terrible internet service and everybody hated it, but they were also charging us a ridiculous amount of money. Down here, I am paying, where I'm living at now, I am paying, I believe, $60 for 400 megabits per second. When I was living there, I got consistently like 100 to 50 was like my range that I would get, and I was paying $80. So yeah, I mean, again, no wonder they made a killing, because they literally were being predatory and charging us a ridiculous amount of money. And oh yeah, also I guess I should mention, at the time, whenever I was looking it up, the only guaranteed speeds that I could get, if I could even get a connection, was 30 megabits through satellite. So basically, even if I got 50 consistently for the entire time I was there, it's still better than the satellite that I would be getting. So yeah, basically they knew they had us screwed over, and so that's how they made a killing. They provided us with basically dial-up internet for a ridiculous price, and you had to pay for it if you wanted internet. So it was just, basically they made so much money that they came down here and bought out the internet service provider down here. It's great. I love this company, right? It's so wonderful. But yeah, there's literally nothing I can do about it. This is the only service provider here. And that's what this company does. They're just a predatory company. They go in. So where I was living, they were the only internet service provider for that area that I knew of. Then I went outside of that area to try and figure out if I wanted to live outside of this building complex that I was working in. If I wanted to live outside of that, it was a bunch of paperwork, but I could do it. But I found out that basically they had bought out the entire town. Basically they had made it to where the entire town was running off their internet, and there was nothing you could do about it. Aside from go for satellite, which again, consistently you're going to get 30 megabits per second, not 50 to 100. So yeah, it was just, it's really predatory. And then I found out that basically they bought out this whole town as well. They bought off the internet service provider and know that you can't go anywhere unless you want to go to satellite, which I believe now satellite you can get like 80. But again, I'm consistently getting 200, and it's going to cost probably about the same amount of money. So it's like I'm stuck. I'm forced to use them as an internet service provider. Still not trying to name them because if I name drop them, I don't want to get like canceled because again, they are the only option that I have. So if they decide to like, we don't like what he's saying, we're going to cancel his internet service, then I'm kind of screwed. So they've still kind of got me by the nuts. Like I can't get away from them. But yeah, I mean, honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if well, and the thing is, like, it shocks me that the government doesn't step in and call it a monopoly. I guess because there's a second option, they don't call it a monopoly, but still, like, they really should. It's basically a monopoly. They go in and buy out every single internet service provider other than satellite in the area. And even now, they offer a satellite option, which is ridiculous. They now offer, this company offers a satellite option. So they're 2 out of the 3 options you have. Like, that's a bit ridiculous. Anyways, I'm sorry. I'm going to try and be done with ranting about this internet service provider that I absolutely despise as a company. Let's see. Do I win this? I don't think I win this. Yeah, because he's frozen. Oh, wait. Maybe. Yeah, I think I actually might win this because I don't believe this character has a revive. Yeah, we won. And we actually went up by 15 points instead of the 12 that we got last time. Sweet. And we got a reward. Imagine having your laptop literally incapable of running a single game that requires minimum processing as well as the cheapest internet. Yeah, I mean, my thing is like, I don't mind having cheap internet if that's what I'm paying for. Like, if your parents are paying $10 a month for the internet, I'd understand why it's cheap, and that makes sense, why it's not good internet. But when I'm paying for literally the best internet I can get in my area and I'm getting trash, that's when I get mad. It's kind of like my computer. If I paid $5,000 for my computer and then went out and bought a $200 laptop and the $200 laptop could outperform this computer, you'd obviously be pissed, right? Versus if I bought a $200 laptop and a $500 laptop, or brought in a $500 laptop to compare the two, and my $200 laptop even came close to the $500 laptop, I'd be ecstatic. I'd be like, yeah, I got a great deal. You overpaid for your piece of garbage. You get what I'm saying? So like, paying for trash and getting trash doesn't bother me. Paying for the best and getting trash is what bothers me. It's kind of like back to the food thing that I was talking about to you guys about how like I've eaten a lot of different foods, so it's hard to say like basically I've had $5 meals that were great for me, and I've had $100 meals that were great for me. As long as it feels like the food is close to the value, that's all I care about. So if I eat a meal and it's a $100 meal and it tastes like a $100 meal, that's a decent deal. If it tastes like a $200 meal, that's a great meal. If I have a $5 meal and it tastes like a $10 meal, that's a great meal. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's not gonna, like, obviously a $100 meal and a $5 meal, if you were comparing them directly, it's not even close. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like on your day-to-day life, you're not gonna eat $100 meals every day. So basically what I'm saying is I'm fine with paying as long as I'm receiving. I'm fine with paying a ridiculous amount of money as long as I feel like I'm getting what I'm paying for. And I never feel like I'm getting what I'm paying for through this internet service provider, because I'm literally not. They have a quote of what they're supposed to be giving you, and I almost never get that. So that's what frustrates me about it. I think I lost this one, even though I did a ton of damage really fast, but oh well. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna win this. I think I'm dead here. Yep, I lost. Cool. That's great. Anywho, but yeah, no, laptops. Oh yeah, speaking of laptops, my dad ended up buying a new laptop. I don't know if I told you guys this, but my dad bought a new laptop, and he asked me what he should buy, and I was like, oh well, here's a list of like 5 different laptops that'll be good for your workflow that you're doing. And he ended up buying a $1,000 laptop with a Ryzen 4000 series CPU, and a 2070 in this laptop. Like that laptop is a powerhouse. As far as, especially for what he's using it for. There were 2 laptops that were in that price range that I was recommending. The other one was an Intel one. The problem is he's not using it for gaming, so I would have recommended the Intel one if he was going to use this for gaming, but he never does. Like he'll play solitaire, and that's not going to be affected by the difference between a Ryzen 4000 series and a Intel CPU that was in it. So yeah, he basically bought like the most expensive laptop I recommended, and I was like, okay. I mean, anyways, it was just kind of funny. I don't know. He bought, basically he way overbought what he needed. Because the other thing is that like this computer will be good for his workflow. It'll speed up the speed at which he can churn out some of the work that he's doing. The problem is that it's like using your oven when you have a toaster. Like a toaster is way cheaper than buying a whole oven, and if you only need a toaster, yes, you can use an oven to toast things, but you could just also buy a toaster. And then the other thing is too, I guess I should say, he isn't good with tech. He hates tech. And so I'm like, it's like if you hate cooking food, then why would you pay for the more expensive cooking device? If you're planning on eating out every day because you hate cooking, why would you buy the more expensive cooking device? Why would you buy an oven if you can get away with a toaster? I don't know. Like, yes, an oven is more effective at everything, and technically it could even be more effective at toasting things because you could heat it up really hot and put it in there and like sear it on both sides if you wanted to. But like, I don't know, man. It's just kind of weird. But hey, if he whenever he decides to upgrade to a more intensive workload, it should be able to handle it just fine as long as he doesn't break it over his knee and, destroy it. Because I've seen him get mad enough to want to do that whenever I was living with him a long time ago. But anywho, again, I really didn't ask. All I said was I need like a really cheap earplug around $4. Wow, you can buy earbuds for $4? Huh, I didn't know that. Most of the earbuds I see where I live are like at the cheapest $7. I've never seen earbuds for $4. That's pretty crazy. Maybe even $3. That's maybe there might actually be some at the dollar store. So maybe I have, but I also don't go into dollar stores because, again, most of the time I find their products to be so cheap that even though it is a cheap product, it's so cheap that I feel like I would rather pay for these that are $40 that have lasted me, I don't know, 3 years, even though they're falling apart. Literally, they're falling apart, but they sounded good enough, and they're the most comfortable headphones I've ever worn, and they work with PlayStation, which was the important part. So like, I'd rather pay $40 for this pair of headphones instead of pay like $1 every other month for a new set of headphones whenever that pair of headphones burns up. Because yes, it may work, and yes, it may be a decent value, and I would have spent less money over time, but I'd rather not fill the landfill with a bunch of cheap headphones that are literal trash. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I probably shouldn't even take this fight. Or I really shouldn't. That fight, like, this team, this is what I'm talking about. This team, the first battle, that is heavily front-loaded, a powerhouse team. Then it goes to, I don't know, actually, both. This team does seem pretty powerful. So it seems like my team, it goes fairly even power. Like, this is definitely my strongest team, unintentionally. It's because this guy and this guy have to be together to be powerful, which makes it a really powerful team. But as you can see, this team right here is, oh wait, yeah, this is exactly what I was saying about his teams. I was like, this team seems, synergy-wise, this team seems more powerful than this team. And then this team, like I said, was his powerhouse team. Now you can see mine, these two teams are fairly close in power, and this team's technically the powerhouse team. So the thing is there's power, which is determined by this number, and then there's synergy. This team is synergistic and powerful. This team is synergistic. This team is basically neither of those. Versus my team, this is synergistic. This is powerful, but it's not synergistic whatsoever. And this team's slightly synergistic as well as kind of powerful. So I have it organized as evenly as I can. Basically, this team has the lowest power, This team has better power but less synergy. This team has the most power but the least amount of synergy. So I try to make it fairly balanced versus this guy's team, super powerful, gonna be weak. So I think I might win here. I think I might lose here. We'll have a look. I mean, at this point, like I said, it's basically a waste of time, but I'm just trying to get the use out of the coins that I have, right? And now because I got something so expensive, I gotta do chores and stuff for at least 3 hours a day the whole week. I mean, I just say like, I don't want it. That's what I do. I'd just be like, bro, I don't want these headphones. I mean, but I mean, if you want the headphones, then yeah, you got to do what you got to do. The other thing is your parents might just say, well, fine, you won't get the headphones, but you still got to do the chores. So I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't say that to your parents, but anywho. And then another hour because my mom forces me to draw detailed pictures for my brother to color. Yeah, man, it is what it is. Nah. That was the other thing. I never got, so in America, there's a lot of kids that like get paid for doing chores, and I'm just like, I never got paid for doing chores. I had to do chores, and then what I did extra, I got paid for. And like, I don't know. It was just, I never got the whole like, you know, the kids that just get paid $100 a month for being a kid. It's like, no. I don't think I'm going to do that. See, this is what I was saying, right? I was saying I was going to lose to this final team. I might win the first one. I was going to win the second one. And I said I might lose the third. And I'm going to probably lose the third. Yeah. Yeah, I've lost this. There we go. Oh, wait. There we go. Yeah. Exactly what I predicted. Oh, man. See, that's the thing, man. Like, this is the power level at this stage. I'm just curious, like, what the power level is whenever I get up to the top. Should win that one. It's 2 weeks. Like, this team right here, I'm giving you my predictions again. Actually, no, I'm not even going to fight this one. That team's too strong. The middle team is too strong. No. Oh, geez. I accidentally backed out. Okay, I think I did that one. So this one... No, and definitely not. Heck no. I guess out of the rest of these teams, these are the best ones. So prediction: easily gonna wipe the floor with this team. This team's gonna be a problem. Yeah, I think I'm gonna. I think it's gonna be the same thing here. It's backloaded power again. I think I might win this entire fight. I think, but if I lose any of them, it's gonna be the last one. Again. Anywho, and then another hour. Okay. Oh yeah, I already read that one. And if I don't, I'm gonna have to only have the only functional thing in my life, my phone. Okay. Well, at least you have a good phone then, man. Without it, I'm just empty, and without it then are gonna force, or they, I guess is what that was gonna be. They're gonna force me to work the entire day. Well, I mean, if you don't have your phone, then I guess there's nothing else to really do, so I don't know. Won't even be able to be on my own either, since they're gonna make me look after my brother, clean the entire house. Yeah, you're the babysitter, man. You're the one with the responsibility because you're the oldest. So that's the way it goes, man. I've read every book I have at least more than once. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, go to the library, man. See that? Now that battle was close. I gave you my predictions. That battle was closer than I thought it was going to be, that second one. But this is going to be the battle I lose. I told you, there's just too much synergy on this final team. I just can't. They can't win this fight. But yeah, just get a library card. Like I don't know about where you live, but I know in America, if you go to certain libraries, it's literally free to get a library card. So, yeah, like they don't charge anything. So I don't know, maybe your area doesn't have that, but in America, there are several libraries that are literally free. You just set up a library card, and they won't let you check books until. So, like for instance, if you bring a book back that you damaged, and they charge you for it, basically your library card is expired, unless you pay off the damage you did to the book, basically. So, yeah, I don't know, man. But I will have to say though, like whenever you pay for a library card, it's way faster because you can pay for a library card, and get a library card like basically that day, versus like a lot of those free libraries that I'm talking about. You have to like put in an application, and then like a week later you'll get a library card. So, you know, but it's free. So, you know, to those of you who do live in America and want a library card, there you go. I haven't seen Wimley today, huh? Interesting. Anywho, which is a living hell. My brother is basically living as a medieval soldier, getting zero TV or anything like that. I mean, he's also young, so I mean, eventually they'll buy him a phone too, right? The way they bought you a phone, and then he'll have some form of entertainment. I'm so fed up, bro. LOL. I can't even tell them because they just won't listen and will insult me for real. Well, I mean, like I said, it sounds like basically once you get to be 18, you got to move out. Actually, you might even, you have your phone, so I'd Google it. In your country, you actually might be able to move out younger than 18. Not recommending that you do that, but you can, probably. Oh, there's Wimley. I've been here just in and out of other things. Got lots going on at work. Yeah, no problem, man. Thanks for stopping by. I'm glad you're here. I just hadn't seen you, and I was like, oh, I wonder if he's here or not. And he is. Hey, what's going on, man? 2 hours on my next clan boss key. I mean, I'm really just kind of like, we're just chilling anyways, so I guess there's nothing like super like to be honed in about. We're just kind of chilling and playing raid, right? Let's go here. I think we're gonna go here, and then we're gonna go with here and here and here and here, and farm up some XP to get these guys leveled up, because there's I believe in like 12 hours or so, there's supposed to be a new tournament that's going to be a champion training tournament, and so these guys being able to level up will be good for me to have that prepared. Anywho, literal same thing with my health problems. I'm telling them about my symptoms. They say just shut up, you're young and you should be healthy, stop lying and stop being a little word that I probably shouldn't say. Yeah, I mean, the thing is like should be healthy isn't a thing. Like, you should heal faster, but if you've got something wrong with you, you're not just gonna, like, a lot of the times you're not just gonna heal. You've got to actually go in and get medicine, or, you know, figure out how to change. Like, for instance, it might not be medicine, it might be your diet that needs to change, you know? Like, I mean, I'm not saying that, you know, you have to change your diet or anything. I'm just saying that, like, it could be something as simple as just eat something different than what you're eating, and that'll fix the problem. But if they don't want to go in and ask a nutritionist about it, then, you know, it is what it is. All right. So, yeah, I guess I'm pretty much done. I've used up all my resources. I do have resources sitting over here. These two, I do have 100, 250, 250, 300. So that's all of those. So I have 300 and sure, I don't care. So I have 300 plus there. So I have 430 energy saved up for when this tournament goes live, which should be starting in 12 hours, right? 11 hours and 50 minutes. I was pretty close. But yeah, there's a champion training tournament. So basically I'm saving all these resources that can be saved. So all these resources can be saved until this tournament, versus all these resources, once they refill, they refill, and they have a cap on them. So basically, I'm trying to drain all of these and keep these saved up for when that tournament starts, and then we'll pound it all at once. Let's see. I guess that's fine. Ideally, I need to level up more 3 stars. That's what I need to do. I need to level up more 3 stars. Okay. So I know what I need to be doing. Let's finish reading comments here. Me too. Gonna stop ranting about my sad life. No, not cheap. Cruddy internet signal is what I meant. Well, no, but I mean, I'm saying, like, usually if it's cruddy internet, it's because it's cheap, or it's because you live in, I mean, it could just be that you live in a place that's so rural that you don't get good internet, but it would shock me that the airport wouldn't have good internet, and therefore that you couldn't get good internet. You know what I'm saying? But anyway. I just realized your hair grew so quick in like a month. I mean, it's like, I don't know, it's like a buzz cut. It's like what most people would get and consider a buzz cut, but I had my hair like buzzed to where it was basically just skin there, almost to the point of shaved my head, and now it's like probably about as short as most people would get a buzz cut. But yeah, my hair does grow decently quick, but not super quick. I mean, I think the beard grew back almost quicker. The problem is like my hair grows really fast, but it also falls out really easily. Like I'm starting to get the bald spot here again. Right there, the bald spot's coming back again. It looked fine for like while it was short, and then the bald spot just came back. I don't know. So yeah, it grows fast. It's just I lose it very easily. So I don't know. But I mean, the hair on my head is really thick, so I don't care if I lose hair on my head. Versus the hair in my beard isn't the thickest. So, you know. Hey, what's going on, Toby? Just started playing Raid. Pretty good so far. Oh wow. Toby, how far into Raid are you? Because depending on how far into Raid you are, I could possibly give you an account that might be better than your account, if you'd want to possibly take it over. I'm not ready to give it away yet, because I want to get it to level 50. So basically, I made all 3 of these accounts, and basically I would just give you like level 15 to 20. Yeah, if you feel like you've got to hang on the game and you're gonna play for a long time, and you want this account, once this account gets to level 50 and I claim this shard, I'll give you this account if you want it. If you think you're gonna play long enough to get some use out of it. If you're not, I plan to give it away to somebody in my clan, because as you can see, we've still got 2 spaces open, and if I scroll down to the very bottom, there's people down here that aren't even close to that level either. So, if you don't think you're going to use it, that's fine. Just let me know. But at the same time, if you think you will use it because you're playing the game a lot and you're enjoying it, then I'll give it to you. But I'm going to wait until I get it to level 50 to guarantee that I get the reward. I'll play, but I don't know how to claim it. Whenever I'm done with it, basically what I'll do is I'll just send you a private message on Discord. And give you the email and the password. And the email and the password for this account, you should be able to log into the email through Gmail and change the password, so that way you can keep it and I won't be able to get it back. So it will be yours. And then the email, the only thing that's tied to that email should be a Facebook page, like a Facebook account. So you'll have a Facebook account tied to that email and a Raid Shadow Legends account. That should be the only 2 things tied to this account. So anywho, tied to this level 50 account. And this level 50 account is pretty stacked, I'm not gonna lie. This is its defense. It doesn't look that great, but it's got more than that. It's got a Bellower as well, which Bellower is an amazing campaign farmer, and it's got a few other things. This account, as you can tell, is pretty decently weak. This account's decently good as well, which is funny because these 2 accounts are basically the same level. Because this one got so much stuff so quickly, it basically shot up in levels really quickly. Also, that's the account. I believe the last account that I showed you is the account I'm farming on right now, with that computer in the background. My pinky on my right hand is just as red and has scaly, dry skin. At the bottom, and there's like 10 blisters on it. No clue why, but the thing is the same for years. It sounds like eczema. That's what it sounds like. But PP, hopefully you watch the rest of the stream tomorrow. That sounds like eczema to me. But and it's pretty itchy when I itched it. Yeah, that sounds like eczema. As well as, speaking of eczema, I don't have eczema, but my pec has been killing me, so that's why I keep putting my hand in my armpit, is to press on my pec, on the inside of my pec. Gotta go, see you Monday. All right, for sure. Oh yeah, today is Friday. Wow. Okay, this is the last stream of the week. Huh, crazy. Random fact, Grandpa saving the world, charging with soldiers in World War One. Me saving the world wears a mask. Yeah, pretty much. That's the way people treat it. Yeah, I was working on installing the Nintendo dev kits. Oh, okay, so you're making a game with Nintendo now? That's cool. I'm going to be doing some Nintendo Switch testing. Oh, that's cool. I'm getting put on the Switch build for Subnautica. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. I really wanted to get a Switch, like, pretty close to when it came out, and then I wanted to get a Switch again recently because they were talking about doing I really don't want to spend any resources because of the champion training tournament coming up. Because I was thinking about just using gems to refill my energy here, which costs 40. But I want to save all these gems for whenever the champion training tournament comes around. So yeah, I guess we're going to wait a minute. I don't know. I'm kind of out of things to do. Yeah, I have nothing in here. I wish I wouldn't have taken a break for so long because I feel like I wasted a lot of resources. I used to have like 30 arena refills that I never used, and I feel like I probably lost all 30 of those. I don't know. Maybe I started using them towards the end, but anywho. That's really cool. But yeah, basically I wanted to Switch again whenever Monster Hunter, they came out with a Monster Hunter on Switch, or they're coming out with a Monster Hunter on Switch. That makes me want the Switch again. As well as like the Zelda game that everybody like raved about being amazing. I think it was what, Breath of the Wild, was it? I kind of want to play that as well, but yeah, Switches are expensive, so not gonna be doing that anytime soon. You know, classic free-to-play boy here. I'm not going to be able to do that. Oh, yeah, also, I'm close to leveling up to 63 on here. But yeah, this is my main account right here. Total champions, not that much. Champion power. Okay, so apparently my champions' total power levels are close to 1 million. So apparently that other 2.4 of that million is just the Great Hall, which I admit I've done a lot too, but that's a bit ridiculous that this is like... this is contributing that much power to my team. Let's see. What do I need to level up next? Attack for... no, we're going to go with HP for these guys. So I need 800. So I'm getting close. I'm about 100 and, you know, 11 away. 1 away. I keep looking at this like I'm going to see something different that I can do. But can't. I guess we could do faction crypts. We could do faction crypts, even though I just wasted a bunch of keys for faction crypts. I just hate doing them because like I'm stuck in faction crypts. And there's just like I'm getting more of these little faction thingies than I can use because I don't have enough silver to actually use the little thingies that enhance equipment. So, anywho. You should say, yeah, I should be healthy and I'm not. That means it's a big problem. Yeah, that actually is a good point. Wimley's saying to PP, if you watch this again tomorrow, PP, is that you should just say, yes, I am a child. Yes, I am supposed to be healthy. And the fact that I'm not should be a problem with you. the fact that I'm having these problems should be a problem. But I mean, if the thing is that they won't even acknowledge the fact that you're having the problem in the first place, then that logic isn't going to make sense to them. That's my only problem with that. As far as PP using that as a thing, if they won't acknowledge it in the first place, I don't think they're going to acknowledge it, even if he's trying to use logic to say that, hey, it's a problem. Because if they won't acknowledge that any bit of it is a problem, then pointing at that even a small problem is a problem, then if they won't acknowledge any of it being a problem, then they're not going to acknowledge the logic that you're using to say, hey, this small problem is a problem. Anywho, just started playing pretty good so far, like level 15 through 11, or 15 through 20. YH, I'll play. Oh wait, yeah, I'll play, but IDK if I can claim it. Yeah, or how I'll claim it. I already read that as well. I just got an epic TBF. I don't know what that means. I don't know what TBF is an abbreviation for. He's in the Orc faction. He's pretty good and good. He heals well. If it is who I think you just got one of the best epic champions in the game. If it is who I think it is. I believe it's Skull Crusher or not Skull Crusher, Skull Crown. One second, and I'll show you who I think it is. But if you got who I think you just got, your account might be better than the account I'm giving you. Because my account that I'd be giving you has some good characters on it and is a pretty powerful account. But it's not like, it doesn't have anything that's like S tier amazing, which the character that I think you're telling me you just got is S tier. Champion, oh wait, no. Index, you said Orc, right? He's in the Orc faction. So if you got, oh wait, no, never mind. I guess I do not know who you're talking about. Because if he's in the, not Seer, right? Yeah, Seer doesn't do any healing. I don't have her. Oh, did you get Vrask? If you got Vrask, he's the healer on my team. So, I will say that Vrask is a seriously underrated champion. A lot of people think he's trash. I have both. So, the way, for those of you who don't know, the way Vrask works is that attacks one enemy, feels the champion's turn meter by 20% if the hit is critical. Attacks one enemy, that seems pretty boring, but his passive is what makes him amazing. Heals all allies by 10% of his max HP when he inflicts a critical hit. So based off of these two, both involving critical, the way I built my Vrask, no, the Ogryn faction? Oh, okay, never mind. Ogryn faction. Ogryn tribes. So if you got the person that I'm thinking you got, which is not in here either. Where is Skullcrown? The person that I thought you got originally. Not Orc, Ogryn. Okay, so who's a good healer in here that's an epic? I don't think he's a healer. He's counterattack. I know he was counterattack. Is this guy a healer? Decreasing turn meter. This guy a healer? I don't know of a healer in Ogryn tribes. Man, my peck is just on fire today, dude. Is this guy a healer? Sleep, no. This guy's a poisoner. I know him because I have him. Leech debuff. Okay. Yeah, so this is the guy you have. Okay, well, I don't know anything about him because, as you can see, I don't have him. I think he's new. So yeah, if he's new, the new champions seem to be much stronger than the old champions. So yeah, he might be pretty decent. I don't know if he's worth like super investing into. If you used Kayle as your starter, I'd say continue with that path for now. But yeah, that's a pretty cool champion to have as a healer. Anywho, he's pretty good and heals well. He's called, wait, no, what? He's called Shamrock. Shamrock is a legendary. I thought you said you got an epic. Shamrock is this guy. He's a legendary. And I didn't know he had any heals. Yeah, he's got a continuous heal, but he's not like, that's not an amazing ability because it's based off of randomness. And then that. So yeah, it's not Shamrock because this is Shamrock. I think this is the guy you're talking about. Talking about Oghren. He's the only healer that I know of, because that guy. So you have counterattacker, poisoner, unkillable, and then this guy, which I don't think he has heals either, because I've had him before. Okay, I mean, I guess he does have that heal, but even then, that's not a great heal. Yeah. So I think you're talking about this guy. He seems to be the best healer on the Oghren tribes. And, I mean, he seems to be even better than Shamrock if you're talking about an actual healer. I just checked. He's legendary, not epic. Oh, okay. Yeah, Shamrock is trash. I am sorry to inform you. Gotta go. Okay, I'll see you, Wembley. Gotta go see you on Monday. All right, for sure, man. Have a good weekend, bud. As far as, so if you're talking about heroes, okay, so I guess here's a resource for you, Toby, if you want to use it. If you go and search Raid Shadow Legends on YouTube, there are tons of Raid Shadow Legends content creators. I would recommend I know Chofly Mobile. It'll be like a shield looking emblem. I know his content because he was the guy I watched back in the day when I first started playing Raid. I don't know about a lot of the other content creators. I know that some of them say they have a list, but I don't know how to access it. Versus Chofly Mobile, if you click through a few of his videos, actually, I'll just show you because I can, because I'm using a computer. Derp, derp, derp. Here we go. Okay, so if we type in RAID Shadow Legends, if you click here, see, look, there he is. Chofly Elite. It was Chofly Mobile back in the day. So if you click on his channel, and you go down, let's just say, I mean, Oghren Tribes Faction Guide. Okay, so maybe this is the most recent video. That's not what we're interested in. What we're interested in is show more. This is his description. And if you go down here, okay, so this is what you're looking for, and it'll bring you up to a Google Doc, and this will tell you the rating of every single hero in the game. This is his rating. Ratings are kind of subjective. That's why I do recommend checking out other content creators, because they're going to have a different list of champions. But he's the only one that I know of that has a tier list that is every single hero. A lot of people organize the tier list like top tier legendaries to bottom tier legendaries and top tier epics to bottom tier epics. He does them all like this. So when I'm saying that, I'm saying that to say this. If I scroll down to the bottom, you'll see that there are a few legendaries spread through the bottom, and it would not surprise me if Shamrock is near the bottom. So that's not Shamrock, that's not Shamrock, that's not Shamrock. Where is Shamrock? I would expect him to be somewhere near the bottom, to be honest with you. Oh, well, apparently he got a buff then, because he used to be near the bottom. Shamrock, here you go. So he is number 87. So there are 86 characters in the game. And he doesn't do commons and uncommons. He only does to rare. But there are 86 rare and above champions that are better than Shamrock, is basically what I'm saying. So if you have any of these guys, which there are several rares. So like I said, here's, where is he? There's Shamrock, there's Kayle. So like I was saying, Kayle is the guy you want to focus on getting 6-starred first before Shamrock. If he ends up being your only legendary on that account, I mean, he's worthwhile to upgrade, but there's literally tons of people that are better than him. Even rares. There are 2 rares that are better than him. And there might even be rares on up here. Yeah, Apothecary is better than him, according to... And that makes sense to me. I'm saying that I agree with most of this tier list, is basically what I'm saying. So yeah, you can look at this on your own time, browse it at your leisure, but we're gonna close that on out. And I think we're getting close to calling it an end of the stream, because if I stream too much longer, YouTube might not put it up as a video. So I might go live again later. It'll be exclusively on Twitch. So to those of you that don't know, you'll see the 2 names down below me here. Klepper828 on both platforms. I believe one of them has a space. It might be YouTube. So if you type in Klepper828 on Twitch, I should come up. I'm thinking about going live later. I just haven't eaten anything today. So I'm planning on getting off here, you know, going handle some personal matters like eating, and coming back on later. But let's finish reading these comments while we're here. Just checked, he's a legendary non-epic. Artifacts give power, I think. They do. That's a big part of their power, as well as using skill books. But yeah, artifacts are the main thing. If you're looking at upgrading your total power, artifacts are a big thing. And like I said, I double the power of my entire account by working on the Great Hall. So use your arena battles. Every single coin that this game gives you, use it. Don't let any of them go to waste. Play in the arena as much as you can. That's the thing I'm recommending everybody do. I gotta go. See you Monday. Check Shamrock. See ya. All right, for sure, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. To those of you that are going to be online in, let's say, like 2 to 3 hours, I should be back live. I'm probably just going to do a Raid Shadow Legends live stream and just call it that. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next live stream. Peace.